So I'm in the store. I thought I'd show you behind me. $70% off. And across from me, can you see what that is? We'll go see. Gonna be quietly telling you what's here. Right across from the clearance items from Christmas. Isn't that something? See? Penguin's kind of cute. That's all. Now I'm in the parking lot. Gonna do a Pam route parking. This is me. Oh man, I gotta stop this. I messed up. My car. There's the car next to me. So, I'm getting out of there without hitting that truck beside me. And without hitting the expensive car behind me. This is a crazy place. I went in there, it was a little before 5, it's like 5:45 now, and it's craziness because, you know, all the people getting off work stopping at the grocery store. On the way home, it makes it a little crazy. So I probably won't upload this till Tuesday, so it'll all be on the Tuesday bandwagon with Melissa and Rock. But yeah, I had to go to the doctor today and get my allergy shot, and while I was there, I thought it was a good time to tell him that I was out of some of my meds. I just ran out. I set my pills up in a weekly pill box thing, you know, and I went to set them up and I was out of 2 of my medications, and I usually do mail order, but it somehow got out of sync with when I see the doctor, and I usually see him every 6 months. So when I went in today, I said, could I possibly get some called into the local pharmacy so that I could have enough to get me through until my appointment, and that way I can get back in sync with when I see the doctor. Plus, I didn't want to... I haven't, like, you know, met the whole medical deductible for the year, so might as well put that prescriptions on next year's rather than this year's. So, you know, I got a month's supply, and then I'll go back and get more next month, so at least it will be, you know, less. But then as it turned out, I got there, and one of the medications that didn't used to be generic is now generic, and there was no charge for any of my medications because they're all generic now, and there was no copay, so that was good news. Anyway, so let's see, New Year's Eve I work. Today's Monday. Like I said, I might not post this until Tuesday. We'll see when I get home how much time I have to put it up. But I work Tuesday, which is New Year's Eve, for 4 hours. Probably go in about 3 so I can get out of there at 7. Which will be good because usually I work 4 to 8, but I'd like to get out a little bit early. So, anyway, let's see, what else is there to tell you? Christmas was good. I spent Christmas Day with my sister, brother-in-law, and some other friends. Actually been going to my brother-in-law's family's get-togethers for years, so I went to that, and we all had a good time. And then after that, went over to my sister and brother-in-law's house with my 2 nieces, and my nephew were there, and so we all exchanged our Christmas gifts there. And I got a Home Depot gift card, which was on my list, and I will be spending money soon at Home Depot. And then, what else did we do? I had a few other things. I had asked for a can opener, the kind that takes the lid off without leaving sharp edges. I guess it releases the seal. So I got one of those, which is nice, because I haven't had an electric can opener for a while. I've just been using a crank one, and I didn't realize you could buy the crank ones that release the seal as well. I just thought they were electric, but the one I got's electric, so that's cool. And that little clip from inside the grocery store, that was kind of fun. While I was in there waiting for my prescription, which is in part of the grocery store, I shopped around for a few things, and they had Little Smokies on sale and bacon on sale, so I got both of those. So I'm going to try making crouton Cracker Jacks, Little Smokies with bacon and brown sugar. And I hope there wasn't anything else in them, because I can't remember. But they did have bacon and Little Smokies on sale, so I got some of those so I can make that. So now I'm off to my house. You won't be able to see anything because it's getting dark, and there's really nothing to see where I live. It's out in the middle of nowhere. So I guess I'm probably going to get off of here in a second. It's not going to be a terribly long video, but that's okay. Been doing a little knitting. I'll just talk for a minute here while you can see me at this light. I made a couple of winter hats for one for my nephew and one for my niece's fiance. And I gave them gift cards, so I folded up the brim and put the gift cards in the brim of the hats, so when they open them, they think they got a hat, but then they look a little closer and they see the gift card. And then I'm making fingerless mittens for my friend. I've been working on that sock for months that I've been trying to do, because I have to conquer that. And this one has a few mistakes in it, but it'll do, I guess. You know, for a first sock that I think I'm going to be able to put on my foot, I think it'll do. And I really want to make myself some fingerless mitts, but I have the ones for my friend on my all-in-one loom right now, so I'm going to wait. I might order that Cindy Wood loom here in a few days, and the one that Pam Loomer did her one fingerless mitts on. See how that works for me. I do know that I followed Pam's directions on the all-in-one for the fingerless mittens, and I think they'll fit my friend's hand fine, because she's got smaller hands. I've got pretty big hands. But for me, I will have to adjust it because my hands are bigger than that. So I'll have to add a few rows here and there. But otherwise, I mean, they came out really good, and they were really quick. I did them in one day. I started around 2 o'clock. I worked on them for a while, and then I took them to work with me and finished them up, so it worked out really nice. And I love the yarn. It's really pretty. I'm hoping the yarn I got won't be as pretty as the one that I found for my friend. So, still doing the vapor. Haven't had a cigarette since December 11th or 12th, I'm not sure. One of those 2 days was my last cigarette, and like for a few days before that I only had one, and then a few days before that I had 3. So I was cutting way back, but the last time I actually had a whole, a real cigarette was either the 11th or the 12th. So, kicking that habit, just doing vapor. So, anyway, I guess that's all I got for now. I hope you're all doing well, and I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.